Hi everyone. In this session we are going to discuss about array of structures. You know what is a structure in C? It's a user defined data type. Using structure variables we can store more than one element of different data types at a time. Okay. So in simple structure we are writing writing here. Okay, so let's see the example. Struct emp. I'm giving the name of the structure is emp. So this is our structure. So I'm taking integer e number, employee number, then character e name 20. Then I'm taking float. Then I'm taking float e sal. Okay, that means I'm taking salary, so all should be in small letters. Okay, so employee structure we are taking, for example, this is a employee structure. Okay, so all of you know that struct is a keyword and employee is the name of the structure, and this is my opening brace and this is my closing brace, and inside opening and closing brace you have to write the data type and variable. So here integer is first data type and first variable is e number, second data type, second variable, third data type, third variable. After giving data type and variable you have to give colon, that means end of the structure. So this is a structure. So when this structure gets memory allocation, once you declare variable, okay, after declaration of variable the structure will get memory allocation. Okay, like see struct emp. Okay, this is just working like a user defined data types. Okay, this is like a user defined data types. Suppose I am writing int, only int is a primitive type of data type. So struct emp is basically a user defined data type. Then whenever you declare variable, so like suppose I am declaring a variable e1. Okay, so I want to store an employee record, so we need to declare a variable e1. Okay, so here see, here struct is a struct and emp, this is a data type, and e1 is basically a variable. Okay, so that e1 gets memory allocation, e1 gets memory allocation after writing after writing struct variable, this e1 will get memory allocation. So that e1 gets memory allocation, we can also declare struct, we can struct emp e1 comma e2 comma e3. So I am declaring three structure type of variable. Okay, so I want to declare three records. Suppose I want to store 100 employees data records. So if I want to store 100 employee data records, so that I have to write 100 e99 comma e100. I have to declare 100 variable. So is this possible? Impossible. So because declaration of 100 variable as well as working with 100 variable is very complex task. That's why we go for array. Okay, so this is very impossible task. So that's why we go for arrays. Okay, here whenever we are declaring variable we have to specify the size. Okay, suppose I am declaring str struct emp e. So whenever I am declaring a variable, so I have to give the size. This is a variable and this is a size. 100 is the size. Okay, so you can 1000 or anything, any size you can give. You can also give 1000, 100, 10. So any size you can specify. No restriction. So we can store struct employee type of data. Just to understand, here we are taking size 3. Okay, so now e is a array variable and the size of the array is 3, so we can store 3 struct emp type data. Okay, maximum of we can store here 3 struct emp type of data. So array variable always holds the base address. Array, who is the array variable? Here array variable is e. So e is equal to array variable, and this array variable holds the base address. Array variable holds the base address. Okay, so see, so array variable, suppose I am see the diagram. This is called array variable e. Array variable e, and suppose the base address is 1000. Okay, so array variable e contains 1000 base address. Next, see, so this is basically for 3 records. Here this is for e number, e number, e name, e cell. Okay, and this is 0th position, this is 1st position, and this is position number 2. Next, this location is called e of 0. All should be in caps. Okay, remember, dot e number. Okay, if you want to access this data, so you have to give the exact number variable. Okay, e0 dot e number is the exact location, name of the exact location. Okay, next, e0 of e name dot e cell. Okay, and the address is, suppose here I am giving the address is 2000. The address of this is 2002, and address is 2022. Okay, because yeah, I will explain about this. Just see the diagram. This is called E1 location. Okay, so our diagram is basically actually complete. So all the three records get memory allocation in three different locations. Okay, these locations are three different location, and base address contains e, so thousands is the base address, so e contains the base address. Okay, three records gets memory allocation. Now in the three different location, for example, base address consider 2000. Okay, see another diagram where, after seeing this, and that if you will understand. Okay, so this is for zeroth location 1 and 2, and 2000 for e0. This is 3000 and this is 4000. So all are linked to, suppose 2000, this is linked to this. Okay, 3000 linked to this, 4000 linked to this. Okay, so zeroth location, so in the three different location, for example, base address consider 2000, base address consider 2000, e number, e name, and e salary. Okay, all the three gets memory allocation. Now 2000 will go and store into this location. 2000, this 2000 will go and store into this location. Okay, zeroth location is pointing to the first record. Zeroth location, this is zeroth location, is pointing to the first record. One position is pointing to the second record, and two position is pointing to the third record. Because our maximum size is 3, so that's why zeroth position, one position, and three position, all three position contains the base address. See, zeroth position contains this base address, one position contains this base address, and two position contains this base address. Okay, So zeroth location is the pointing to the first record, E0 pointing to the first record, E1 E1 pointing to the second record, pointing to the second location, and E2 pointing to the third record holding the value 3000 and 4000. Okay, so emp is integer type, it occupies 2 bytes of memory. Okay, so employee name is size 20. Employee name size, each character occupies how many bytes? 20 bytes. So total 2020. So it will start from 2020 because e number, each character will occupy 1 byte memory and 20 character maximum occupy 20 bytes. So 2002 plus 20, that means 2022. So e salary will start from 2022. This is how the memory will be allocated. If you want to store the employee details, as well as if you want to retrieve the employee details, we are working with arrays. See, working with arrays working with arrays means that what is possible by using loops concept. Okay, if you want to read array elements, or if you want to process array elements, okay, generally we are using loops only. Take a for loop take a for loop. In the same way, if you want to read employee records also, or you are using simply loops only. But how to store, if you want to store the details of e number. Okay, suppose if you want to store, then you have to write e of 0 dot e number, e of 0 dot e name, e of 0 dot e cell. Okay, so whenever I value is 0, we can read all the three elements first record, all the three elements of first record when the I value is 0. Okay, so next we repeat the loop, then we modify the I value. Okay, whenever I value become 1, we read the second record. Whenever I value become 1, we read the second record. Okay, whenever I value become 3, we read the third record. Okay, so in this way, using array of structure, we can store more than one employee record, or more than one student record. Simply more than one structured record we can store. This is how the array of memory structure will be allocated. Okay, so in this way, so I can store more than one structure value. Okay, or retrieve one more than one structure value at a time using for loop. If you want to for loop or while loop, so you have to use loop. By using loop, you can store the many values, or you can retrieve from the many values. So I'm just giving you an example. Okay, I'm just writing you a example, then you will understand. Array of structure, how array of structure look like. So this is my program, hash include h2.h, hash include conio.h. So hash include string.h. So you have to give this mm, header files. Okay, so don't give any space between that. So struct student, okay, integer roll number, character name 10. Okay, so then I am writing int main, okay, I struct student st5, so I am creating 5 structure here, okay, array of structure. So enter records 5 of students, so I am taking 5 students, uh, students roll number and name, okay, and I am storing this name and roll number. Okay, then I'm printing this statement that student information list. Okay, then I am printing the whole thing, whatever user provides, just I am printing this thing. Okay, so see my records. So enter first roll number, name, roll number, name, roll number, name. In this way I am taking value from user, 5 value. So you can 10 value, 100 value, 1000 value, any value you can store. Okay, after storing, so I want to retrieve the information same way. So I am retrieving the all information, okay, by this line. Okay, by writing this statement I can retrieve the information and see this information. Okay, so this is basically our array of structure. So this is the um, I mean example of array of structure. So how we can write array of structure, why we need array of structure. So this is the basically I mean basic part of array of structure. Okay, so this is very important chapter in structure. Okay, so array, so first check, so why I'm writing struct means this is a keyword. Okay, so you have to write struct, then you have to write structure name of the structure is emp, then I am writing the variable and data type inside structure. After that I am giving colon, that means ending of the structure. So our structure is now here, our structure is ready, and this is a one, here I am declaring one structure. So in this way I can declare 100 structure, but this is impossible task for human. So that's why here I am writing array of structure. So you can specify the size, how many array of structure you want to create. So I am creating 3 array of structure, then, and these are the example and memory, how the structure resides in memory. These are the things which already I told you. So this is the basic of array of structure. Okay, so next session we will learn more about unions. Okay, so